you have to work every single day. I think that's where your confidence comes from. Because when nobody's looking, that's the time that really counts. That's the time that really matters.
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Changing the Narrative. I forgot to post last week, so I'm gonna make the video for last week and this week. Man, I think I haven't posted in 2 weeks actually. The reason being, I've been busy, and on top of that, it's been hard to find my rhythm again. And I broke my fucking stick, so I have to record it with my hand. Not an excuse. Using it as an excuse, but I can't let that be my excuse. As you can see, I cut my hair and I'm letting my beard grow out, so that's how long it's been since I made a fucking video. But in honesty, I don't even remember. So 2 weeks ago, I bought a 50K. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I bought a 50K eval account from Top Step. And as of right now, 2 weeks later, I'm still up $800 on it. It seems like a little bit, but in all honesty, I'm being very picky with my trades right now. And I've been having limited times to really trade, right? It's just, I've been very busy in terms of life in general, right? So, but the good thing is that although it looks like I'm not making a lot of profit right now, which I'm not, I'm holding off the bad trades, right? There's days where I was like, damn, I could have took that. Why didn't I see that? Like today was a prime example. Today I saw a trade that I was like, but looking back at it, I was like, wow, that was perfect. And I'm pretty sure the reason why I missed that trade, right, as I try to find the right lighting, the reason why I missed that trade was because I've been out of rhythm, because I want to go coach the kids, if you guys remember that I mentioned. And I mean, I did trade, but I wasn't able to trade as much as I usually do, which is trade both AM and PM session. I was only able to trade the AM session, which and I wasn't able to, I feel like I lost a little bit of rhythm, so I'm trying to find it back. But yeah, so as of right now, I'm still up $800 on eval account. Have not yet surpassed it, but I'm very excited to pass it. Very excited for the learning curve and continue to get better, continue to work on my craft. Other than that, guys, I mean, the work continues, right? The journey is not over. My goal of becoming a millionaire will hit. I've been having these new ideas, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, but let me just move fast so I don't have to make a long video. So in terms of the summer program, it's over and it had a very good time. Beautiful feeling, give back to the community. That's done. Right now I'm grinding with my soccer team. We played the first game. We lost and I missed the tap-in. That changed my whole perspective, so I started grinding more. Second game, I scored 2 goals and we won. Very excited, good feeling. But the hard work continues. Today I have a game. Today's Tuesday, so hopefully I can score a goal today. No, hopefully. I know I'm gonna score a goal today. God's on my side. He always is. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Also, I've been working a lot. So even though the summer program's over, I've been working like, I want to say 4 out of 5 days, and the other days usually I have practice or I hang out with my girlfriend, so I haven't really had time to study as much as I would like to or usually used to do. But that's just something that I have to work on. It's summertime, so it makes sense. Yeah, as far as reading, I'm reading my book, The Power of Now. Haven't gone too far out because again, I'm still busy. I always have something to do, which is a blessing, but sometimes a little bit of a curse, but it's all good. We continue to move forward. With my podcast now, we finally are in motion. I'm gonna go ahead and link possibly the video down below. Our intro, our reintroduction. Hopefully this Friday we're gonna try to get a guest to speak about his experience and his life in general. That would be an amazing feeling. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. So the podcast is gonna be super dope. What else? In terms of getting closer with my family, I still feel like I'm pushing back a bit, but it's because, some of the comments that they make makes me mad, but it's still because I hold that grudge, right? Especially with my brother. And it sounds stupid to say, but it's just I'm trying to get better, and I'm one decision away from changing my whole life in terms of loving my family and getting closer. And it's gonna happen. Trust me, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get there. They're gonna know the real me and who I really am, because that's all I really want in life, for them to really get to know me and know who I am, what I had to go through, and what I did to become who I am today, right? So that it's getting there. I don't think, in terms of my relation with my girlfriend, it's amazing. Always is. Never get too comfortable. That's an advice that I could give you guys. Always be the best you could be, for not just yourself but for them as well. Other than that, I mean, everything's going good. That's pretty much my life in general, changing the narrative. Now, about this new idea that I'm telling you about, I'm not gonna come on here and say that the plan is in motion. I might come here and tell you guys eventually. We will see. The reason why I got into trading in the beginning was because I wanted to be a millionaire. Scratch that. I am going to be a millionaire, but that was the beginning of wanting to be a millionaire. Shit, hold up, sorry. Someone sent me something. I remember I was in the car. My brother was driving to the gasoline station. We were listening to music. I don't know. I had this thought in my head that I was like, I want to be a millionaire. How can I be a millionaire? I can really be a millionaire. I had all those thoughts in under 5 seconds. My whole life, I've always been good at everything. I haven't been great at everything, but I've been good. The times that I worked hard, it showed. Everything that I put my mind to, I've accomplished. Everything that I put my mind to, I accomplish. At that moment, I realized that if I wanted to be a millionaire, I could really do it. So I began my journey into really learning any type of skill where I could be financially free. I looked into Shopify, drop shipping, Amazon FBA, affiliate marketing, and I found trading. I was always in love with trading. I always thought it was cool, and it got me hooked. Made my first $1,000, lost it, and then I took $50 to $1,000 when the market was good, just by myself, because the market was good. I lost all the money that I had, but I decided that I was gonna grind to the top because I knew that that's what I could do. A year later, here I am today, still chasing that dream, still chasing that journey, and I wouldn't give it back for the world. In that 1 year, I was able to flip the script, change my mindset, grow as an individual, grow as a person, grow as a boyfriend, grow as a brother, grow as a son, grow spiritually, grow as a friend, everything in general. This situation that I had haunted me my entire life finally shifted. I was in control of my life more than I ever thought and I ever believed. No one in my corner ever told me that I couldn't do something. I was, in fact, quite the contrary. Because of my situations and the things that I was able to accomplish, they knew that I could accomplish anything I set my mind to. I made sure that I was different from the other narratives. I made sure it was just me. I don't smoke, I don't drink. Not that I have a vendetta against it. If you smoke and you drink, that's perfectly fine. But I don't do it, not because I don't want to, but because I don't feel like I need to. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. But if I don't want to, I don't want to. I don't even get the craving. I don't even care. I'm having fun. I'm living my life, And that's the point that I'm trying to make, right? Is that a year later, I'm still chasing this vision. I'm still chasing this dream. And though I'm farther than I ever thought possible, at the same time, I feel like I'm farther than I was. Happens, right? Before a big breakthrough, you have a big breakdown, right? Now, this is where my idea comes in, right? I have a lot of things to think about. As you guys know, I graduated with my associate's degree in criminal justice, to be a police officer or anything, and to be anything in the criminal justice system. But this is where I make the decision where I get my bachelor's degree. And for the next 2 years, I still continue to trade and grind. Or this is something that I've had always come into my mind, but the only reason why I didn't was because of a specific situation. But I know that I am in control of the situation now, and I could change that. I've always wanted to look into being a life insurance agent and just be a life insurance agent, because I knew that I could be the best. I knew that if I did that, I could make good money. Now, the whole goal of this, right, was to eventually become financially free. So where am I going with this? Why am I saying that the idea might be those two, right? The idea that I have right now is that, mind you, I have a lot of ideas. The idea that I have right now is that I'm gonna look into life insurance. If I look into it, I'll let you guys know. But the idea, perfect scenario would be this, and listen to me closely. I don't know how long it takes to get my life insurance license. If it takes a year, that's perfectly fine. But if I were to get my life insurance license, and let's say in that 1 year, I mean, obviously I continue to grind trading. Let's say I don't make nothing. But then I become a life insurance agent, and now I'm making like $100,000 a year, which is very, very good. Now scratch that. If I make anywhere from 100 to 200K by myself, that is very, very good. Now, when you're working life insurance, ideally, usually, you work a 9 to 5, which means you enter at 8 or 9 and you get off at 5. If that's the case, then that would mean that I'd be able to trade the AM session. Majority, and I mean it, 90% of my trades are in the AM session. So if I could find a way where I become a life insurance agent and I make anywhere from 100 to 200K a year while trading stocks, I could have two incomes, right? And it would take away the pressure from having to make trading my career. So many different opportunities that could happen with two incomes. Now, I'm not saying this, and I'm not gonna, put it out there, right? Because my girlfriend is her own person, and at the end of the day, she's gonna do what she wants to do. But let's just say in this perfect world, right, I become a very great life insurance agent. And mind you, this is literally like sugarcoating, and this is the definition of perfection, right? Let's say I make 200K a year and she becomes a life insurance agent and she makes 200K a year. That's a 400K a year combination right there. Meaning that in 2 to 3 years, we'd be millionaires. Now, if I continue to trade, and guys, it's possible that I become profitable and I can make it a career. If I could find a way to make, like I said, and it's possible, it sounds crazy, but if I could really make $1,000 a day, let's even put it like this. Let's say I make $500 a day, which is the usual for me. $2,000. We'll say in in a month I'll make $8,000 because I make $2,000 a week. So if I make $200K a year, and we're not including taxes, I don't have time for the math, but if I make $200K a year, that's around $20K a month by myself. My girlfriend makes $200K a year, that's about $40K for us too. And if I continue to trade and I make $500 a day in trading, which is possible, we'll be making around $50K a month. Now, if we make $50K a month, 5 times 12, that's like $600,000 a year. So obviously we would become millionaires, right? And this is an idea that I'm having, is that if I could find a job that is a commission-based job where there's no cap and I can, as hard as I work, depends on how much money I make, and I can still trade, the road is endless. Now, let's put it out there in the world, right? Let's say this happens. Let's say me and my girlfriend make $400K a year, which obviously that would be, man, that would be crazy. And most likely it wouldn't be like that in the beginning. But let's just say that, excluding taxes or whatever. Two to 3 years we'll be millionaires. 6 years we'll be multi-millionaires. 10 years we'll be multi-millionaires. And let's say we start at 21 or 22. By the time we're 30, 31, 32, we could be multi-millionaires. Now, with that money is when we invest in real estate to make that passive income. That's where, and when we become life insurance agent, we're finally making an income. We open up a Roth IRA, put money in there so it can keep stacking. Invest in stocks and crypto. Diversify our portfolio. And we're in real estate. Then my goal will be achieved eventually to the point where we can both stop becoming life insurance agents and be successful, young, and free, while still trading. So the whole point of this is that I could still trade. I could have 2 jobs. I could be a trader and a life insurance agent. And that's what makes me happy. That's what would make me excited about it. Because if I could trade just the AM session, I would be set. And then eventually, if I'm making passive income, then I don't gotta worry about a job and I can focus fully on trading. So many different perspectives, so many different realities, so many different opportunities, so many different chances, options. This is just an idea for now. This is just a thought. I could come back next week and be like, nah, sticking to the main plan. But this is a great thought. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for everything. Stay motivated. No, actually, fuck the motivation. Stay dedicated, determined, disciplined, and consistent. I love you guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.